papa no do na ya tena se ne mo hu mi chesi jesi no esase azabe so kwa mi jesi no lulu atam ne jesi no asie o chese ne mi ni tum na abonti ya so ma me kwai kra ma me aye against other ways me no pebe bia obia me chia papa obra wa bono aya de why dear papa Mr. Collins dear now dear day Juma Queen I'll be a child of me at the Jumadi at the Amazon CFC at the Mabon Construction Pen or say Assassin Papa and now open at Assassin Mansubia and Subia now Bomo de so Fredo Banner as no more sweat me up wow now when your assassin be at Danda make catch as a says he can for and not from Crania me drum now when you're Sikana or Tossa. And Tossa say where you are children now come home quarters penny papa wani not Tossa seno and for a mile gonna have for that baby baby what do you want to sell for 0598 9264 37 and that says 0206 3393 some patch numbers no ebi abefre bia de se obajo so no so atimi aboa was also esi edant na pemeda fo hwe me na se ebia wa broche anase ba I don't see hu a uninim de bia wo ho especially me nuanom ma no no aba mo de se oba mo masiwuda no ade ama POP designs no ana apeso ya de ma ni nyina oyo ade ma na se painting no design pe bia ye hian se ode be ko mo ebe ye ade ama me pacha no ba na me din call the two jan for no mo so etimi amwa awosa ekwa no so ye piem awa kanoga haba kaneka Mudanda na mekacho so munkwa de betimi aboa ama wo yare wo sam no omo atimi atu ase na de atimi aba eja so setudie ana ate to bo modem enya dre bitimi no ababo papa ayi malaria no nyina so atimi ade afu honom ana ba wo sham diabetes ana ate to bo on mos ye diabetes anu na de mi be ko wo medafo nti wo tra no ma ye hwe so atimi ade wakowom da bi enye entrawo sawate to ada mom obi na ada nka say diabetes die eni adromedafo awadro pa wo de ani say opiem okuma se esra so adaja no mo atimi aboa pressure no ana ekwa na ebasa shada enya fa akwa opiem honma no so omo ebetimi aboa liver no problem mo kidney no problem asa ana atete wo obi wa no man e osa no kan ho ajai chese body yen musa nyane opa no ani foot opa no dodo na doctors for no atimi atwatwa na pai osa no asanu apiem ho no mo so atimi aboa baba waye mra wompanie mama ne bi ho ma merafu jai o ma bada bridjo papa arajo besi form no abajuma no bohu no nam sa na yire be fra me do o ma mia no so meba onsakechi ase no aye fi kakra o ma me mo abu ase o ho ha no ma menya adwuma no se nya wadwuma baba wo de se da na na wo si form no atimi afitem no abu adwuma na mema sam no so atimi akwanka ti na pa wo hwa me se waye mra papa awompa mo de bonia na ho sa na odi na abo mo de so opiem ka no aba kere promoso atimi aboa waposo na ya enso no atuto se dia na waposo no ya opie bo ho ma ni nyom betimi aboa stroke no afa na wo dia no abo wo nka ya medafo tu anama ekopie mo ho ma na sa wo dia no aka de wato wanum kra opie mo ho ma omo ebetimi aboa ma so watimi na so awosam ana ayede ama wawale fi shape medafo awon emma no obi on my infection no senior high school ebi to say PID no pelvic inflammatory disease no yade ba kwa medofo se ka wo de otu onu mpa na se yewo na se wa amoni ankwa wanum na etimi ema wawode no awon YouTube no emu etimi block ntia pe ebia na so dia no etisa no apiem awo ma se no mo etimi aboa mema no so a monkwamwa awo for medofo piem ho no mo so entimi amoa na afe enema enkwanka enfama se dem din kaka kuma se safra deja ubehu wo mo 0278 373018 and that's 0202040053 mpacha numbers no bia befrebia ya desa omo ebejo so ye piam ewo Congo ointment ano ointment ewie ebrem jajaja eye wonders papa eboawo asie so we dia no ama we dia no so atimi aye kama so atimi ade amount anapa medafo hweme na so we dia pimples ajo skin no abose special wanim obu on ma bonse na china tade ope wontimi ahwe ni nyina se pimples no agina chiwo nyina timi abose obu on so a ne dia no aye mewie na egugugugu na yam na totototo mafra no so etrim akro nyina medafo nya Congo ointment ni bi na o de stressa na ne ma so akonkai atimi ade ama apropro na ajo ama empabo no roto on ma no obi pe baabi ade ni ti afachasa ama enkapa atimi aba nanum unya bi ade stressa hon ma nantan won ma ne ma ebe ye kama so atimi ade ama obu on ma ne motuom no sabi sant wo papa ni nyina unya bi de stress on me betimi aboa ema no ema mo bo mo mafare diapers no bi won ma abo ne mafare diapers amo mo to ho ensa bi atimi aba begugu ani sebi baabi akeka do unya bi de stress ni nyina yi ade afuo de kro ana atu pe bi fasrasras ne nkunkro na afe kotwa no so ensan pepa no emfi wonom emfa ema koko ana eteto koko danda nya mekato se ade ba kwa ya de bone papa betimi asa wonim ti ada pe ebia gugugugu wonim a wodi ane se ope bi na ade asrasra so na enema akonkai atimi ade ama se de okwadwa so a ointment no osimi pe Congo ointment na boa ama wedi no so atimi ayefe mana candidates so tete mo no unya bi na de fefe on ma jey ebe ma hon ma kama na sausa ma hon no so ayekuma bi nti no ba na da so ma mu pe ndo so puo atumpa cho fa na frɛ no mo so entimi emboa ewo sa ekwan no aso ye beba ba ko no so travel nto no yebeba so yebekwa ye motivation headlines na wia na yede eno so atwa so ade amana pa ye motivation no ye hwe bibi afa o Christiani said the beya dane nyina empaibo obema wani akwa ho Christopher mebre wo onma ofeno ogidi ni kwase da bia wote aso de bi krampo Tuesday obako Wednesday obako Friday obako na Sunday no kwaso wasanso akwanso empire no kana brabo kwakwakwakwanti ano anana pay yenua be Martin Luther say to be a Christian without prayer is no more possible than to be alive without breathing. Anapa die yenua be me epeso kache nyina ne se uyo Christiani na oti asase so na mompaye te se de wote asase so na wontimi ehome obesa oche se empire de uyo Christiani ni kwa se wotimi eyifri wasetem kura obi wo hanuma ebia ne tibia bi owom no wonim se bia owadwamammo bi mu ebia wonim se bia ohonensa ha ne kakranti moment bia oba na adwen se obompa ye pe no bohu na asa hombonsam akwai oso kwa ye nipa bone ni okwa ye dwamamfo ebia kwa ye kronfo ebia kwa wonum sa ubonu osa so me memo excuse bi bohu na wa wasa so ayemre na wa bema bu medafo ana permission kra se alfa ne tibia bia won bia no bon mode se dandan na obetimi abompa ye esansempaa boya de ba ko etimi bua pa ma ye nkita wodi a ye ne nyankopɔ wo no etimi ekonka penti ama wotibia bia wo mu no usu no ba bia wo mu no ensu kwan ama mpa ya nkasa se wotimi boma wo no otwade ampam nkita wodi no etimi ekonka no wotimi emfunu o ba mpa ya nanom na etimi akanya na wo so wotimi asesa afri enema bia wo nti ba bia wo no ma achese nyankopo de bonye ni mpaye no anya adese obeti o se oboni nti na obewu aje yenkwa etidanda na mission kwa se omsa bone no uye bidie na so try say abra no ubetimi atwe ho afri bone no na watimi ane nyankopon so atimi adinkita twe ane anapai ya futusem kakra yetimi ade ame ahwefo ane yatiefo ene ana pamiri ade adwa santo Osei Tutu mina danda nya metadwam na mitimi ade djumadie ade baso na shanon sisa gamasti awa hase ana afe the great ones wa so bobo e papa ama headlines ni yetimi ewramu ade mamo na afe kwakata no so yetimi awramu edema na match no Barcelona match no eyade sie betimi awram papa gamasi wa se de ni ahwese Chelsea ana ewini anase Barcelona na ewini na yedai nkunimdie ebekọ ade ama Chelsea Mr. Collins anopena ka sa obo Chelsea nyim no kra Alright, yeah, buy your headlines no so ka obo Chelsea de na so for see Barcelona ni ohun nakaja obo Barcelona de so kakra de man tu de ya pe but my Chelsea de no so e bia be Chelsea de 2 minutes Barcelona no about 30 seconds mo shede So me watch enchekra mu behu sofo ya ba your headlines no as na Ghana man penny his excellency John Dramani Mahama akasa ade altuja watch say go no eba ya de se atimi aboa papa ma man no tumi a eba natural resources na yeni ayetimi anya asutumi a eba se ye kra nya de se ase gold no ebi kwa fifa baby ekane te se enkane ni se de ye nyina ababe ye dia eno etimi boa ama sikasam no so etimi ekọ enkan
or where we had people called gold traders and they could go into the bushes and buy gold from our small-scale miners. There are several instances, and I'll give you one example. When I was president, my vice president went to India, and he was talking about the increasing trade between Ghana and India. And he mentioned Ghana's export items to India, one of which was gold. And he mentioned a certain value of that gold. And then lo and behold, the Indian Minister of Commerce also came to give his speech and also talked about the increasing trade between Ghana and India. But the fly in the ointment was that there was a disparity in how much was reported to have exported from Ghana. And so definitely something was not quite right. It just meant that people were under declaring the weight and quality of the gold they were taking out. We also found a disparity where a mining company's figures of exported gold was different from the gold received exported by that same mining company to Canada. So this government took the bold decision to establish the gold board and make it illegal to take any gold out of Ghana with stringent penalties. And you won't believe it, the amount of foreign exchange that we get from the gold trade has suddenly jumped so high. It just shows, you know, what greater control of your natural resources can do. And Africa should not be ashamed of it. I mean, the developed countries say they are tired of giving us ODA. Humanitarian assistance has reduced by 40% across the world. And God blessed us with those natural resources. And we must use those natural resources to improve the lives of our people.
Benyane ene yekwe nsema washaso aye erikopoku otimi ane omagana atwetwe nkoma ama sese yekwe nsem no baabia ekono no so otimi ade atueja wachasa sese de abano ade hyehyɛ mapa eba no ebetimi aboa mabru be 10,000 yebetimi afomo ade omo ewra ekwamwe no ochasa national service scheme jumadie no ana omo ebe so atimi ade sa jumadie no.
Current extension agent to farmer ratio in Ghana is far below the international standard. While the acceptable ratio is 1 AEA to 500 farmers in Ghana, it is 1 AEA to over 1,500 farmers. This gap constrains knowledge transfer and adoption of modern agricultural practices. To address this, MOFA plans to procure 540 motorbikes to facilitate AEA mobility. 150 of these motorbikes were distributed on Tuesday, 22nd July 2025. A total of 400 AEAs are being recruited as Feed Ghana coordinators for all the districts. Their motorbikes are being readied for deployment. It is our hope that the Ghana Food Brigade will be launched before the end of December this year. In addition, 10,000 youth are being enrolled on the National Service Scheme under a 4-year program. Each year, a portion of these youth will be retained as permanent ministry staff to augment agricultural extension deployment. It is our hope that the Ghana Food Brigade will be launched before the end of December this year.
So adi atuja watches a sadia and chakra portano a bebu set town nina and kukwanketi jumadia or mampeni ultimate or dear bantuase ancha or mampeni adia saw the quack from Nabechem Wakwako see processing factory where no a poultry a honma watches a liberty me abwa amo may a portrait some no so ultimate aqua and kind.
Ladies and gentlemen, looking at the huge investment we are making in the poultry subsector and the vigorous campaign for participation that the ministry has launched, we anticipate that the nation is going to produce a lot of poultry in the coming months. Hence, our decision to set up a poultry processing factory in Bechem. The procurement processes for the factory have been completed, and the salt cutting ceremony will be performed by His Excellency, President of the Republic of Ghana, on Thursday, 7th November 2025. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, collectively, these poultry-focused interventions represent a coordinated national effort to substantially reduce Ghana's reliance on imported poultry products, create sustainable employment opportunities for youth and women, improve access to affordable protein-rich food, strengthen resilience across the domestic poultry value chain.
Was also added to Jawa watchers and Kukwankete Jumadena. Omampani atimi apa ahontuma mo ahase watchase bebo papa amadachi omei ebe aduano sama ebetimi abu eba so aboa ama emano so ebetimi adom ho atimi ahwekwa mu so eye.
Then the Almighty Nkukwankete initiative, backyard poultry for nutrition and livelihoods. To enhance food security at the grassroots, the ministry is rolling out the Nkukwankete initiative, a backyard poultry farming program targeting the production of a total of 3 million birds, with a strong focus on women and youth. Under this initiative, vulnerable households will be supported with pullets and basic production inputs. The objective is to improve household nutrition, enhance livelihoods, promote community-based food systems, and whip up interests of Ghanaian women and youth in poultry production. The Nkukwankete program was launched on 12 November 2025 by His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana for immediate distribution of
Tutu Otosimien in the foundation so atimi akwakosi 2-bedroom 4-flat apartment atimi at the Amase Louis Senior High School achacha for no chasa anu ebetimi abwa hwa achacha for do na na etewo school so kakrabi ana etimi enya kwai atro sa school monti wachasa sa front ya watimi ade amom ne wom se awo fam de na so betinya boa ama atimi afa chacha for be enan amom so atimi atra school mu hono.
As we heard from the headmistress, they have about 5,000 students and 229 teachers, but only 30 are on campus. So there's a big disparity between the number of teachers on campus and the students that are also on campus that need to be supervised and assisted in many ways. So putting up this edifice brings in at least 4 more teachers who will be on campus. It's still way below the expected number. We're anticipating that at some point, at least 50% of the teachers will be on campus. I said in my presentation, maintenance is very important. We are seeing a very beautiful building that we're commissioning today, but we don't want to come back a year from now and see it falling apart. If something goes wrong, it should be reported immediately, and also the care of everything inside and outside of it. So,
Yara Canadian Japan, also Gusua, Bonto, Quapium, Chakwa. Now, there are 2 delegates on them, and in say, intimidation, Aquaso, our Chakwa, Nina, and Sasa, or Mueti, and the forward, dear son, no watchers, and Yadia, our town, them, a town match, I'm will be so at me a bunanintia.
And the woman adores what Takwa. All executives are here. Oman and Juma Medi, our Western region. They've come in their numbers. Those young ones, they don't want to come. It's their problem. Yabeti Western region is here. For 17 seats. 17 seats. Akatu. 17 seats, Akatu. Fabia, any woman is so. Fabia, any woman is so. 17 seats, Akatu. Fabia, any woman is so. Woman say, "La kukudro, eba yehula." I'm in the region. I want to see a man who will stop me. No man born of a woman can stop me. And I'm the Mona propaganda. When the propaganda, yeah, Kako Felician is for Nigeria City, man. When the propaganda, yeah, Korea City, man.
Banadani ama Rokuba Abla Shebejavi, Yara Kennedy. I have Afanya Martins or no some at me, Asi, Ayasabia, Kama, our impression, say, Winnie Bar, to me, Adiama, Timamu for Nara. Timi akwapa honto wa yankwa ne akwahwe asa otimi ade ato efom so nani aso papa na ya ne da so betimi aboa amasa mpatamu no so moso atimi anya ayarsabia awdo esansa na wa chese bia bonsa anajo na awo atimi aka obi ne ade no etwa kwa tenten ansa ne atimi adna kwa kopiem awa ayarsabia na se nyumeli bi wakra mafra ne bi atimi ayarsa papa ana no so atimi abacho mutimi ade ni twa kwa tenten ansa no mo atimi anya ayarsabia atimi ade amani pakonti ana sa djubade na oye na ochese ayade ba ko a na ni atimi asopa.
Nothing gives me greater satisfaction than seeing a long-held dream become reality. The opening of this health center is a fulfillment of a promise to bring quality health care closer to our people. Madam Chair, Honorable MC, ladies and gentlemen, accessible health care is absolutely essential for any community. We can all imagine the difficulty of a pregnant woman in labor or a sick child in the middle of the night having to be rushed to town because there was no clinic nearby. These challenges have persisted for a long time. It is the reason why this new health center is so important. It brings essential medical services right to our doorsteps here at Tutu. no longer will the family have to worry about traveling out of this community for healthcare support.
Sakwans bacha mayentie chasi nyum kakram nansa asakra ne atwa so yentie ne anhyeda homimora na esa ode ma mentie kakra ha basada fon dem papa ba ku bi ne de ehye da isa Bibia odia